So as you can see, there's several drop downs coming away from the waterfall as well, which makes it more interesting. And it's nice and therapeutic when you hear the water trickling over the drop downs. So it's just set up in a nice little bit of woodland forestry, not far to walk from the car park, and beautiful waterfall. It's even better after a few days of rain. Spectacular. I've been here several times now, but I haven't been here for a while, so that's why I've come back. To film them again. Right back round the sweeping bend. Right, once again I'm in the bits of muddy area, as you can see, so easy go. Whoa. You're going to come and say hello then? Come on then. I will, Lilton. There you are. There you are.
You will, yeah.
I've had dogs all my life, so I'm not frightened of dogs. They're all coming to us anyway.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Right. So every time I approach a dog, I always bend down and put the flat of my hand, the back of my hand, underneath them first, never over the top, because the dog might think you're going to hurt. So that's why they'll snack at you, go to bite your hand. So just approach slowly and bend down slightly. So, because when you think about the height that you are, and you're towering over a dog, and if you lift your hand over the top, of course they think you're gonna hit them or strike them. So do get defensive. Here, that mallard, there's three of them mallards have just taken off. Now if you look over there, you can see the old remnants of a bridge that would have went across here at one time. So it's an old rampart. So this is this side, and there's the owner on that side. And there's another cave on the other side of the river again. So when you're coming along here, people going to the waterfall, keep an eye out on the left hand side to the old rampart. Then look above it, you'll see the cave going in the side of the hill. Right, back along here and through the single gate. I'm just wondering if my camera gets to a certain temperature and it's got an automatic shutdown for when it's recording. I don't know, because it seems to be doing it a lot now. Fully charged battery, put it in, I should get 2 hours out of them. Especially this is a proper GoPro 13 battery, black. And I've got the green ones, the Creed Breast. They're 2500 milliamp hours, so you get longer out of them ones as well. they're compatible with the GoPro 13. So I've got, like I say, I've got 5 batteries altogether. I've got the one in the camera and I've got 4 in my pockets to keep recording. Right, so back through the gate and past the viewing point. And we're at the top of the first waterfall. So there's that one and that one further down that I pointed out further back there. But that's the start of the first one where it goes over. Like I say, there's the viewing point if you want to go down and have a look down at the river, but I never bother because you can see it from where I stopped off earlier at the bottom of the stairs here. And there's that pathway, grass pathway that'll take you along and round and drop down into the quarry. You wouldn't catch me going along here because it'll be full of nettles and brambles, them sharp ones that scratch your legs. Right. Right, all the way down these 25 stairs or whatever it is. They've designed this wall so they've got these ones sticking out so you can get a hold of them. You keep a hold, like press up against them as you're going downhill, just to steady you so you don't fall. They used to have like a little brick built up square thing here that was built for all the bugs to live in. I don't think that's there now, I think it's gone. Just here on the left hand side as you get down the bottom of the stairs here. I'll have a look. I never seen it on the way up here, so I think it's gone. Right, nearly down again. Right, so that square thing that I was telling you about, that they had built up in sections, it was like this, but it was about 3.5 foot high. But it's just obviously something that they built where the bugs can go nest in it. But I'm sure it was here before, like a bigger one than that. But like I say, this is a picnic area for us to stop off and have a picnic while looking towards the waterfalls, and the kids can go and have a dip in the water, and your dog. So I'm just looking across the other side of the river, just if I can see that pathway that starts going around there and how far it goes before it starts getting awkward. I think it takes you to that point there where you can go down on those flat rocks. Or down that one there. But like I say, I never bother going over that side. I just come straight on this side and go up the main paths, because obviously what you come to see is the waterfalls, which is straight ahead there. You can see the top of that one. So that's the first waterfall visited, SUMMERHILL FORCE waterfall, and now I'm going to the second one across the road from where I parked the car to go and see Low Force waterfall. Right, so there's that wooden bridge I crossed over earlier. It's supported by steel girders going across the two ramparts. And obviously this stream comes right along around the far side of the quarry, and it comes along here, goes underneath the pathway here, and starts going into the river there when it's been raining. It fills up a bit. Right, I might as well have a wee before anybody else comes. Because the further I go on, the closer to the public's eye. Right, so I've got to go back along here past the toilet block, then up through the car park, then over the bridge, back into the Bowlees Visitor Centre. Right, so that's where you cross over that bridge again, look. There's your toilet block just at the bottom of the dip here. So it'll be interesting to see how far you can get on that side of the river now, because I've cleared that temporary fencing. It was just like loads of branches joined together, thatched. It wasn't a strong fence or anything, it was just a warning, like telling you that we don't want you going along the side of the river on that side, because you get hurt. So that's it, people. And if you want to go up there and see that round, it looks like a snail's shell on top of a snail, you can go up there to see it. It's just here on the left. It's just like a curly whirly thing. If you go down further down, you go to that children's climbing frame thing. There's a car driving along here. I think it's the cleaner actually. She comes and parks as close as she can get for to bring her cleaner materials. Morning.
Morning.
Right, so when you're parking the main car park, as you come in off the main road, you've got to drive round this ticket machine building and then go out the car park that way. Yeah, I was telling you on there, one way. Quite a few cars getting here already, and bikers. Right, so back over the bridge. Back over the river. Past the barbecuing area here. There's a dog obviously be running up here, all that wet footprints where they've been plodging through the water. Right, and up these stairs again. Like somebody's had a big botany there. There's actually, I think it's a proper fire pit type thing, because obviously there's planks across the little posts and round tree stumps that's been cut down for seating area around the fire. So obviously it looks like a scouts type fire pit made for scouts to sit around the fire and tell their little stories, as you do. Oh, little rabbit just dotted underneath the fence there. So there's another way you can go up the side of the valley down below where the river runs through. You can go up that way and just go right round, probably take you to the top of the waterfall, so you can get close to it and look down over it. I would imagine that's what that's for. Oh, I didn't see that one. Siskin, a small finch with a forked tail and a narrow bill. Either have got tiny little bills. Has a yellow-green body. Looks like a green finch. Right. Right, back down past Helen's Garden. North Pennines Pebble Map. A plaque of a big beetle there. I hate them damn things. They fly, they've got the big wings and they're flying out. Normally they're all black in colour. Right, so let's just see my car parked in the car park. Somebody's just pulled in front of me. And I crossed over the road. They're going to the low force waterfalls. What the farmers can use to go all the way over to Ettersgill via all this grass area is bowlees. So all this green area is bowlees. That's why they call this Bowlees Visitor Centre. Right, back down the main road and cross over. Go towards the bus stop. Black sheep being separated in the field over here, look. Oh. It's only got one hole in this one. That's probably why it's been separated, because obviously I wonder if it's been fighting with the other ones. When they lock horns, you bugger. You have such a crash when they headbutt one another. Right, so I woke up this morning I think it was between 4:30 and 4:40, and I thought, nah, still a bit early, so I just got up out of a pee, went back to bed and lay down for another hour. Then I thought, right, I better get up and start getting ready so I can get up here, because I knew I had a bit of a drive. Lovely little birds here, green. Looks like the one I've just been looking at, the siskin. The tiny little eye, I think that's siskins, what I've just been looking at. Tiny little beaks. So obviously they call this the bungalow. Right, so as you can see, the yellow lines come around to stop here. So you stop you parking in the access and exit road, so people can easily get past. Right, there's that couple that's just parked in front of me. I'm just walking towards the next gate to go through. Right, so there's my car. Just behind that bronze one. Right, so obviously there's no cars can park at the beginning there because they need access to get into the field. So that's why they put those two cones there to stop cars parking across the gate. Right. Right, so I'm going to see low force. I'll be coming back, jumping in the car and then driving a mile through a mile and a half further up the road. Then parking up on my little favourite place on the right hand side. Park up and then walk up the road and go down towards the bridge to cross over. I can't see. I'll leave that one there. Right. Horsey. Hello, son. Not interested. There's a little tiny pony here as well. It's like a little pit pony. Hello, little. Hello. Hello. Right, so you just follow this path all the way around to that wall on the far side. Then you just go through the gate there and drop down and just start heading across slightly over to your left, and that takes you to the steel rope bridge that goes across the water where you get your nice views from. And over there where you can see the ridge and the cliffs and all that, Holwick Scar. And you cut across from here after you cross over the bridge. There's a pathway that takes you over to the left, and you cut across the fields. Right. Well, I mean, I'm afraid to say anything but touch wood. Since I've stopped my camera, turned it off, put the battery back in and pressed record again, it's doing what it did last time out. It's to continue to record after I reset. I thought, like, because obviously these batteries are fully charged up before I come out, so I should get at least an hour and a half to 2 hours out of them, each one. I get a little ditch here full of water for the sheep to get a drink out of. Morning. Cheers. Got it. Thank you. Right. I suppose I could start bringing my backpack now if I'm coming out and doing these longer walks. Where I mean, I've made my sandwiches up there in the car, and I brought a banana. So when I start getting hungry, or start getting hungry, because I can go all day without anything to eat. Right, let's turn back round and look back towards Bowlees Visitor Centre and way off Port the car. Look, and there's the sun starting to get out there now.